Welcome to Situational Awareness, a podcast brought to you by Militarnyi.com. I'm your host Valentina Kuzik, joining you from Lviv, Ukraine. We are at Iron Demo 2025, and we'll talk to Mykyta Rozhkov, Marketing and International Partnership at Ukrainian defense tech company Frontline. Welcome to the show, Mykyta. It's so nice to have you here.
Thank you for having me here also. Yes, I'm great to speak with Militarnyi in English. It will be my first time speaking with you in this language. Hopefully it will be interesting for our international friends and Ukrainian one also.
Yeah, we're waiting for it. So let's start with talking about Frontline. Tell us more about the company, when it started, what's your role in it?
Great. So Frontline is a Ukrainian defense tech startup that was founded in 2023 by 4 Ukrainian engineers with more than 10 years experience in military robotics. And we are developing a set of technologies that help our fellow military with robotic solutions that enables to do offense and defense fully robotic operations. So it covers ground domain, air domain, and data layers that provide that give capability to interconnect all the robots in whole one system.
So are you working in all domains, or just aerial and ground?
So for now, we have a strong expertise in the aerial domain and the ground domain, and this is where we are focusing on. And we believe that the full robotic offense and defense operations on land, that can be achievable only, it's only with air robots and ground robots. So without ground components, so you can't achieve this dominance on a specific tactical area. And in a way, we've been lucky that we have a strong expertise in those two domains, and that's why we see our product see the high demand and really answering the demands of the military. And we are continue to work fast and innovate fast and iterate fast to provide the new technology for our military. And we are happy to see them working on the battlefield.
How are your drones performing in summer 2025, and how is the technology overall evolving?
In 2025, the electronic warfare continued to be the main environment that our drones operate in. Mm-hmm. And that's why for us still the focus in our robotic developments is electronic warfare resistance of our drones. And this is a significant, so actually the antenna and the electronic warfare resistant comms was the first product, the first challenge that we get into our startup. And this is the first thing that we try to solve. And as we understand right now, with the feedback from military, we successfully have created communication platform that is very resilient to the electronic warfare on the actual battlefield on the front line. So what we see right now in 2025 environment where drones operate are heavily contested with electronic warfare. Mm-hmm. And our drones are performing as we planned. And as for now, we haven't seen any confirmed case to loss of our drone due to enemy electronic warfare.
So no cases?
So we don't see, haven't seen any confirmed cases of loss of our drones. Of course, everything can be jammed physically. So, but in our case, we use a lot of clever hacks in our communication platform that mm-hmm. allows it to be very resilient to the battlefield conditions. So, of course, you can put huge big jammer that will jam like everything. Uh-huh. But it's impossible on Ukrainian battlefield to put it on the front line, on the tactical area. But our drones are designed for the tactical area, and that's why we're still proving very and showing very good performance. And covering the ground robotics, in 2025, we started serial production of our remote weapon system for the grenade launcher Burya, mm-hmm. And it's already integrated into the military units. And it's interesting enough that like automatic grenade launchers are known weapon, and it's very effective for combat support. But when you put robotic component into this into combat support, when you show to the military some system that innovates in this domain, it's not enough just to provide this system. So right now we created, I can say, unique program how to integrate robotic turrets or robotic remote weapon system into the combat support units. And we started to provide these solutions at the start of 2025, and right now we're starting to see the fruits of learning program that we provide with these products, and we see the first cases of usage, and it's really effective. And the main thing, it helps to mitigate the risks of personnel. They don't need to be around the weapon no more. They can work in the more safer environment, in trenches, etc.
Right, you mentioned the turrets, and in his recent interview with Militarnyi, Oleksandr Berezhnyi from Quantum System described your robotic turret, and I quote, "a work of art." What does it take to achieve that level of excellence?
I'm really thankful for Sasha for this high praise of our products, and we really work. We are a company that are R&D first, so we put a lot of effort into R&D and into creating new solutions. So it's important
first innovation
for us.
And then scaling.
Yes, so it's in our case, yes, because for us R&D is the place where we create value. And then we try our best to multiply it and make a difference on a battlefield as big as possible. So that's why we really appreciate the feedback about our developments and our technical side of it. And hopefully our military units will use it a lot, and it will help them in their tasks and make their work safer as it possible.
So you mentioned that R&D is your priority, and it seems to me that that's basically the secret of your success. Yeah, you recently drawn investment from Quantum Systems. Can you tell us a little bit more about this kind of partnership? What is public? I mean, is it just investment or technology sharing as well?
So the partnership with Quantum System is a really important milestone for our company because, and we are happy that it's not only an investment partnership based on investment. So the first came the memorandum of understanding where we outlined the scope of our partnership.
So it was in April, right?
Yep. And this is for me is where the most important foundations of our partnership were laid. So it's covering investment, of course, because the scaling, because it's not enough to produce, to create innovation. You have to be bold enough to scale it fast and as much as possible to make the difference. And and also we are really into the technological partnership, but as for now, in space of understanding the landscape of component base in Europe and implementing it into our Ukrainian technology that we have. So in the case, so this partnership for me highlights the most interesting partnership that can be between Ukrainian companies and European ones, because in Ukraine we have this agility and the context and understanding what's working, what not. And in Europe there is a huge scientific potential that needs to be unleashed into the implications, into the right products, into the right circumstances, etc. So this partnership for us helps to kind of leverage European component-based scientific potential, understanding of R&D, of basic science, and provide it into the Ukrainian context and make the products better and make the difference. So this is really the most important part for me. And of course there is some commercial cooperation. We will see in the future that we see that our products are really complementing each other and creating a stronger portfolio. And it's also into our fits perfectly into our idea of this offense and defense robotic operations. So we provide tactical awareness. The product of Quantum provide more broader operation level awareness, and also we've got this ground component. So all products are really worked together and match together very good.
So it's both investment and financial side of it, but also joint production, based on joint technologies.
We can't say so. Joint production is a term that we can't use right now. It's the partnership is a really good word that describes our relationship right now. So yes, the Quantum is our investor, and we are really happy with what's going on the financial side, and also they're our partners in a broad scope of the term.
So can you expand a little bit more for our audience who maybe don't know about the agreement itself? What it entitles? From what we see publicly, it's the purchase of 10% of shares, with the possibility to expand to 25%. Is that right?
Yep. So it was a public. It's part of a public announcement. So if we talk about investment agreement, I really don't want to go to be too specific into the details. But in general, we are happy to have 10% stake of the Quantum in the company, in our company, and looking to leverage their network and their capabilities as a business, and also contribute our capabilities and make something and make more for the Ukrainian army. But basically, if we talk about investment agreement, it's only thing I can say because other details they're not so important, and maybe don't give anything interesting for the audience, but can harm in a way the scaling plans, etc. So it's
fair enough. Okay, and are you cooperating with other Ukrainian companies?
No, of course. We're really proud of our broad network of partnership with Ukrainian companies, and actually, our Ukrainian partnerships, the thing that we are looking and raising, and we have one of the partnerships that is public is partnership with company Tencor. We are happy to cooperate on a component level with prominent Ukrainian companies like Oko Camera. They're doing good product also. Maybe more talking about UGV, we have right now active partnerships with around 5 different companies, and also very happy with them. And also we are cooperating on the software with different companies. Also, we really appreciate the partnerships with communities. So right now we are in Lviv during the Iron Demo, and they're building here great community, great cooperation, and we see a lot of good companies here. And also Brave One is a great partner. They're building the defense ecosystem, the industry here. It's also a great thing, and we're looking forward to expand and see more. My message here actually, that we are a very young industry. So Ukrainian defense tech industry is really something that emerges massively 2 or 3 years ago, and we are our strong part and our strong side of some of things that happen in Ukraine that can be leveraged and created out of the partnership with each other. So we should be in a way united, in a way to build strong partnership inside Ukraine, and that's how we can be more present on the international and the global scale.
Yeah, and it's basically building the unique ecosystem which you probably can't find anywhere in the world now.
Yes, and it's actually our main. From my perspective, we have 2 main advantages on the global scale. So first one, of course, is the context and that we are really close. It's our unfair advantage in a way to be so close to the actual war. And the second thing is this ecosystem. So the speed that we can cooperate, find solutions and find partnership is unique on the global scale. Yes.
Yeah, and very short innovation cycle. That's what result we have. My last question would be about, again, investment and international partnerships. So for our audiences abroad that are listening to us, what advice would you give to investors and other defense companies willing to work with Ukrainian companies? Like, maybe top 3 advice you would give to them.
So the main advice is to come to Ukraine and see everything by your eyes. Of course, there are obvious risks to be physically presented in Ukraine, but it's the only way how you can see the real scale of disruption that we have regarding defense technologies. The second is to cooperate and to speak with communities that are already established in Ukraine. So I mentioned already Iron. We have also Brave One and a number of associations that holds a lot of knowledge about what's happening in Ukraine, what companies do what, and this will make things faster for you. And then the third one is to engage with Ukrainian companies, actually. So to speak with them, to speak a lot, to be present, and create your own impression of what's happening. And this will lead you to the correct decisions.
But how would you advise? What should a foreign investor pay attention to while selecting the partner? Yeah, because we do have lots of companies. Not all of them are probably good enough, or equally good, let's say. Yeah, but how to select the good, reliable partner? What should an investor pay attention to?
Maybe it's a hard question to answer for me because I'm a part of the Ukrainian defense ecosystem. It will be hard. So I can speak about what makes a startup more maybe interesting, more appealing for international investor or investor itself in general. But for me, it's hard to provide this opinions on what's a good companies in Ukraine and what's a bad companies in Ukraine. For me, the main advice that I can give to Ukrainian emerging defense tech companies is to really not too afraid to speak with investors and to present them your vision and to read maybe an article or two about how the whole fundraising works, because I see a lot of very good companies that are shy to find investment and trying to produce a product first, bootstrap it, and using this approach, you can maybe lose some time, and maybe your idea already good enough, so you can attract the investor, attract the funding, and develop it faster, and make difference earlier, like sooner than later. So it's for me the main thing that we started to do in 2025 is that the communication platforms between Ukraine and European and American investors and American partners, and this communication leads to the benefits, like to the win-win situation. So our partners see the huge talent pool that we've got here in Ukraine, and also Ukrainian companies get better understanding what partners are looking for, because from the internet it's not obvious for both parties.
Of course.
Yes. And this is maybe something that we've done from 2024, from the last year. We started to communicate with international partners. We invested a lot into the international presence, into international trips, into communication with Nordics, with Baltics, with UK defense ecosystem, and we found a lot of good people that want to help Ukraine, that want to help Ukrainian companies, and that actually can help with network, with finances. These kind of interactions provide us better understanding about what international partners are looking for and how they see things and how they see the defense and see the world, and it created for us better understanding how from our side to communicate with them. So yes, it's like communication. It's a huge value, bring huge value for the both parties.
Communication is a key, and that's why we are here today. Thank you, Mykyta. It was a real pleasure talking to you.
Yeah, it's thank you for you also.
And for our listeners, like, subscribe and comment to have even more content from Ukraine in English.